Alright, what's going on, guys? Caleb Rowe here with the how-to video, and I'm really addressing an issue that's online all the time. You know, there's people saying, I got a bunch of rust on my car, how do I fix it? There's rust holes, how do I patch it up, what do I do? It's really bothering me, it looks horrible. Well, the first thing you want to do is don't take it to a body shop, okay? Don't let a professional do it. They're just gonna, way overcharge you, it's gonna look like crap. So don't do that. What you want to do is park it in your garage and follow these steps. All right. So I'm going to show you, really how to fix it up good. It's going to look brand new. So let's get started on prepping. All right. So there's two things you need to prep your car for what I'm going to show you. First thing is sandpaper. So this is P40 grit. I got it from AutoZone. There's 10 of them in here. Didn't cost that much. But this is going to be used for sanding down the rust around it, getting it real smooth, so it's going to look good once we put the vinyl wrap on. So yeah, you need sandpaper. Then you need a rag, because you're going to wipe it off, all the sanded down metal and all that crap. You're just going to wipe it off, so then we can clean it up. So let's get on to the next step. Alright, so for the next step, you're going to need some vinyl wrap. Now, I chose carbon fiber vinyl wrap. I really want to keep the weight reduction down on my car. I wanted to keep it, pretty fast. So I got the carbon fiber. It'll look good too, obviously. And so yeah, let's get on to the next step. Final step is you're going to need some paint. Now, I splurged a little bit. I think this cost like 98 cents at Walmart or something. I really didn't want to spend that much, but, it's for this baby. So, you can get it so that it matches your body color. Matches pretty well. White on white. You can do whatever you want, so it's up to you. So, let's get started on the process. Alright guys, so let's get a closer look at what we're working with here. So, as you can see, I have my 1991 Mazda Miata here. It's definitely in mint condition. I wouldn't put it any less than that. Yeah, let's look at the rust that we're going to be working with. Right here's the spot I already did earlier today. So yeah, definitely looks good. You can tell the how the body lines match up. But I'll show you how to do all that. Your car is going to be looking super fly. Here's the rust. I haven't decided which part I want to patch up yet. There's just really too many to choose from. But even though there's a lot, there's really not that much rust. Yeah, there's holes, but there's not much rust. Mostly just surface rust, obviously, as you can see. Just a few spots. But don't worry about if your car has more or less. Definitely has less, you should be happy. Has more, no big deal. We'll get that all fixed in this video. But this thing's going to be looking even more mint condition than what it already is. It's going to be looking good, so just stay tuned and we'll show you how to get it all fixed up. Alright guys, so to get started, get out your sandpaper, find your rust spot, and let's get to sanding. Now be careful. I'm going to be really careful on my car. I don't want to, ruin any more of the paint. But take your little roll of sandpaper here. Just start rubbing. Just start, rubbing all over the, edges of the rust. Get it super smooth. Don't be scared to scratch the paint, because we're going to just be covering it up anyway. Go ahead and just keep sanding till it's just smooth as a whistle. Alright, so I'm done with that. It feels really nice, actually. Zoom out a little bit here. Alright, so take the rag that I told you to get. Take the rag. What you want to do next is clean up that spot a little bit. Just take the rag, clean up the spot. Make sure there's nothing that the vinyl wrap, isn't going to stick to or whatever. Clean it up nice and nice. Alright. So prepping's easy. Yeah, the whole prepping process is pretty easy. So let's get started on the wrapping part. All right, so for the next part, you know, get your vinyl wrap of choice. Here is the black carbon fiber that I chose. And, you know, mock it up a little bit, put it up there, and cut out what you think you're gonna need. So, I think I got an idea. Go ahead and just cut it out. There. All right. So, you know, get your piece that you got, that you cut out. You know, it'd be easier if I opened the door for this one. All right, so here we have a clear view of the rust. What we're gonna do is, we're gonna probably put it up like this, wrap it across the bottom like that, all right? So, I'm gonna tear this off. All right. Make sure that's real clean. You can even grab your rag for a second time. Clean off parts of it. Get it real nice and clean. And what you want to do is take your vinyl wrap, put it on there, get that first part. Just stick it right there under the edge of your car. All right. And second part, just go ahead and just move your way down the rocker panel, or wherever your rust is. Mine happens to be a little bit here on the rockers. But you want to move the vinyl wrap down very slowly. And then once you get down to the bottom, just go ahead and wrap it all the way around it. So as you can see already, you can't even see the rust anymore. So it's pretty much gone. To everyone else it's gone, not to you. Yeah, get it stuck under there so it sticks. And right there. And if you want, you can add a little tape. You can add a little tape up here on top to really get it to stick. That's up to you. I think I might, because I really want to keep this car as clean as possible. I don't want to roll down the street in this piece of junk, you know. Alright. So I got mine stuck. Let's go ahead and get on to the next step. Alright guys, so for the next part, we're going to start our painting. Go ahead and give the bottle a couple of shakes. The first part we're going to be working on is this top part right here in the door sill. You know, be careful you don't overspray onto your seats or anything. Obviously, you wouldn't want to do that. Because that would be stupid. So, once you get it shaken up, go ahead and get up here. If you want, you can even climb inside the car and spray from up top here. I'm going to stay out of it, because I got it jacked up now so you guys can see it better. Just go ahead and give a few sprays here. Go ahead, shut the door. So then we can just start working on the bottom part of this without having to worry about spraying it in the car. Alright, so let's go ahead and give this vinyl wrap a few more sprays. And you know, if you're following along, you can already tell this is going to look really good. You know, a heck of a lot cheaper than taking it to the body shop or something. Something dumb like that. You know, get the whole thing covered. Get it matched to body color. This is by far my favorite way to do this. It's cheap, easy, and it looks great. Make sure you get that bottom part too. You don't want it looking stupid or anything. And if you get some runs like I am, don't worry about it. It just runs down over the vinyl wrap. You know, it's gonna be all white anyway, who cares? And, you know, once you think your first coat's done, go ahead and just close up the can, get the fumes out of here, and we'll come back for a second coat. Alright, so you really only have to wait about 45 seconds for the first coat to dry. Who cares if it's still wet? You know, paint's going on there anyway. Let's go ahead and give it one more coat. Man, this is looking good. You know, unless you're like 3 feet from it, you can't even tell that there's anything here. All right, just go ahead and just lay it on there. We're gonna call that good. Last step, sit back and enjoy what we've done. What we've done here is sanded it down, wiped it off, laid on the vinyl wrap, and put on a coat of paint. This is the gloss paint. I want it to look good. So yeah. What more do you want? If there's any more things you guys want me to show you how to do, leave a comment below and check it out.